Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's good to be back. I feel like I've been away for a long time, and this video is a long time in coming. What I have here to show you is the Jinhao Blue Porcelain 950 fountain pen. The reason I have a porcelain pen, they say it's porcelain. I've been led astray with something saying it's porcelain, and then it turns out to be not porcelain, but they claim it's porcelain, and I choose to believe them. This porcelain pen, the Jinhao 950 pen, is a anniversary gift from my wife. We have been married for 20 years, and the 20th anniversary gift is porcelain. So here we are. Just coincidentally, I also ordered a bunch of ink samples. I don't know about you, but I have collected not a lot of inks, but a few, enough to know I will never go through all of them, especially these larger bottles. And so what better way to get a bunch of inks that I will use a little quicker than most, but samples, and they seem inexpensive, mostly, for the most part. So highly recommend trying out ink samples. I have a bunch of them that I still have not even tried yet, so I've got quite a ways to go. So the first ink I put in was Colorverse's Gravity Wave, and I started sketching on a page that already had some stuff on it, and just to loosen it up. And I don't know, some sort of thing with face with bricks, and I just started doodling, sketching some stuff out just to see how it would go, how it felt. And this is one of those inks I would definitely consider getting more of. It's definitely one of the more wet inks I have drawn with, and it does take quite a while to dry, so you do have to be cautious, because you will smudge this ink all over the paper, and you'll get it all over your hands. But it is quite a enjoyable ink, and at the end of the day, as you'll see, I think I might enjoy it more as almost as a watercolor ink, painterly tool. But that's my 2 cents. Generally, I'm drawing in the basement by myself. And when you do that, you are by yourself. So I have been trying to broaden my base by moving upstairs, hanging out with everyone else. Um, and clearly, this spot here, I had not quite gotten my lighting correct. Um, this is a little bit better, but I'm still looking for a way to not be in the basement and being able to interact with the rest of the family. And so that was me getting used to the pen with the first sketch. Uh, I kind of like the weight in my hand. Um, and the nib is I believe it's an extra fine nib. And I really did enjoy being able to get in some of these finer details. One of the problems I was having, I don't know if you can see or tell here, was I was getting ink on my hands as I was drawing. And again, I thought maybe I was smudging the drawing, or maybe I touched the nib a little bit with my middle finger, or maybe it was just a result of, I had just filled the pen for this before I'd started drawing. So I kind of let it be for this drawing as I was drawing. And then at the end, I realized how much ink I had gotten on my hands. And some investigating, I realized that there was a leak going on inside the pen. And it was kind of hard it took a little while to track down. And I tried tightening the converter. One of the things I do like about this pen is it came with its own converter. A lot of fountain pens will just come with a cartridge, and to me that just feels a little wasteful. I do like being able to reuse cartridges over and over again, or so converters. I like using the converters over and over again. You can then swap out inks and rinse it out and use it for something else. So I do like that quite a bit. But after quite a bit of investigating, it seemed like the converter itself was somehow faulty. So the easiest solution was my wife surprised me with a second Jinhao pen. So I have two of the same porcelain pen because she kept warning me how inexpensive they were. So for me, it was very exciting because I was able to move on to another pen and try that one out and see if I would not get different results. Here I am trying out a new location. My wife is, for whatever reason, went out and bought a one of these basket swings that you can sit in for some reason. And um, so what I did was I connected my camera, which is my phone, to, I have this arm that I can clamp the camera to, and then I clamped it to the ring of the swing. So that's why this drawing might get a little shaky and a little wobbly. But here I am trying to sketch out and try to pre-plan a little bit more. And this is with my second twin Jinhao pen, and here I filled it with another sample. This sample is Noodler's Liberties Elysium, and it's a little more blue. It matches the theme I was going for a little bit more. It feels a little more in line with the porcelain blue art, and you can see my fingers with blue ink. Again, because I had just filled this pen, and it seemed like I was in the clear, but as it went on, it turns out that this pen was also leaking. The same issue. The ink would be coming out of the converter and it would be seeping out. It would leak out the seam between the black handle and the porcelain. No matter how much I tried to um, force the converter onto the nib, it was, that was locked on solid. So I could not quite figure out why or what this leak was coming from. As you can see, there's a lot of vibration in here. That I apologize. I will not be drawing in that chair again while filming. And honestly, a lot of times it just makes sense to have more materials around. Like this would have been nice. This would have been good to have, a water brush or a brush with, just something with a little bit of water to soften out some of these edges, some of the hash marks. But it's just a sketch. And I tried to be pretty quick about it. It captures the idea of my wife, but it doesn't quite, the likeness isn't quite there, except maybe in the leg a little bit. So my solution to this problem with the converters was to just buy more converters. You can get them relatively for cheap online. So that was the solution, and that seems to have fixed it. I wasn't paying attention to the converters I bought. I was just looking for something compatible with. Both pens have new converters, and both pens are quite fantastic and working really well right now. This pen, when I filled it with new ink, I used Diamine Oxford Blue. Again, staying with the blue format. And it's a little darker than the Noodlers, Um, so yeah, this Oxford blue ink is darker than the Noodler's ink. Um, I am always kind of partial to drawing with black ink, but the darker this blue is, um, I do like the darker blues more than the lighter. For drawing, I do love, of course, light blue for painting and stuff like that. Just something about a fountain pen. Um, I don't know. I'm just partial to black ink. Although I do have plenty of fountain pens with red, I do, and yellow, so and orange. So I don't know. Blue. What can I say? I like it on brushes and watercolor. It's fine here. It's fine. It's fine. How are you? Um, yeah, as this goes, it's, yeah. But yeah, I hope you're all well. And this video seems to be a little long. Mostly because there are three and a half drawings in here. I just had a lot of issues. I cut out all the me trying to take the pen apart and trying to figure out converter stuff because that seemed kind of pointless. But just wanted to show some drawings and what I'd been working on, and what could be coming up. Um, but yeah, trying to figure out what to even do. Want to maybe do shorter videos. I say that now, but I do have my final abstract um, painting video. I think it's the last one. That'll be out soon. Um, and that's another long one. But again, messing with the format. Hopefully, it's not quite. I don't think it'll end up being as long as the other ones. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's just been a lot going on, so videos tend to go down in the list of priorities. But they are fun to get away and just do and draw and talk to you guys. So thanks for hanging out and sticking with me, and I appreciate it. But I hope you guys are all busy. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope we can all get out and enjoy some of this weather coming up. Let me know if you guys have any plans this summer. It's here. Um, my plans are all kind of up in the air right now. Hopefully, do some traveling. Uh, see my parents in Wisconsin. Haven't seen them in over a year. So it'll be good to see them. It'll be good to get out of the state. Um, I hope you can hear the bird in the background. That bird you hear in the background is actually outside. It's not one of mine. So you know it's spring when the basement door is open and the birds are out. But I think that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Still a little on the longer side. But you know, I think trying out the different inks and just having some issues with this pen and getting it to a place where it was functioning. It is something to look out for, I guess. Is, you know, fountain pens can be very finicky. So did have a lot of issues to start out with. But honestly, now that I've fixed those issues with the new converters, it's a fantastic pen. I really do enjoy it. I do have a lot of extra converters now, so if you go out and buy a Jinhao pen and you have issues with the converter, let me know. Maybe I will send you one. I'm going to let you go. Hope you enjoyed these drawings. If you did like it, tell your friends. Subscribe. Subscribe your friends. And I'll talk to you soon. All right. Goodbye.